Good Thursday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresko. Our dry stretch of fall weather continues today. A little bit cooler than yesterday. Also has some wind out there. Let's bring in 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Another lovely fall day.
Yeah,
cool though.
Yeah, it is. And the wind is not helping that, with making it feel cooler. Yesterday I was talking about cider and donuts. Today I was more of in a baked potato topped with chili and cheese.
That sounds good.
Right? Let's take a look at.
You didn't bring any over here.
I didn't even have any today.
Oh. You're just
in
thinking
my
about
head.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we still have a chance.
We do.
We can aspire to a nice big baked potato, chili, cheese, like cheddar and Munster, right?
That sounds good.
Be good. All right, let's take a look at traffic, shall we? On this brisk fall day, we have, in fact, Nick mentioned this to me just about 45 seconds ago. Apparently there was a collision between a crane and a sign on I-91. That's the crash has been cleaned up, but we still have some residual backup there. You can see otherwise I-91 is looking good. There's a little slowdown on the Pike eastbound near Ludlow, and otherwise we're in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at temperatures. As expected, today is the coolest day of the week in terms of high temperatures. Mid-50s to 60 degrees up and down the valley. 60 now in Springfield, 56 in Orange, and 57 Northampton. And look at that, barely into the 50s this afternoon in the Berkshires. And the wind is certainly noticeable. Sustained wind at 28 miles per hour now. Westfield, 22 miles per hour in Springfield. On the upside, whatever shower chances that we had overnight tonight have now been long gone, and we've got a few scattered clouds overhead, and not a bad afternoon. Warmer, brighter tomorrow. We'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Officials in Florida are assessing the damage today after Hurricane Milton made landfall late last night, bringing extensive damage across the state. Milton made landfall as a Category 3 storm in Siesta Key, roughly 15 miles north of Venice. The storm's winds reached as high as 107 miles an hour and dropped more than 18 inches of rain. In a news conference this morning, officials in St. Petersburg spoke about the ongoing rebuilding process.
The city is in the early stages of the recovery process and has been fully staffed here at the EOC for the last 24 hours to ensure that we could begin the rebuilding process quickly.
At least 11 deaths have been reported as a result of Hurricane Milton across Florida. Milton comes just 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene caused damage across northern Florida and other parts of the southeast. The National Transportation Safety Board has released its preliminary report on last month's plane crash in Ferrisburg, Vermont. It was an instructional flight that went down, killing the student pilot, the instructor, and 2 passengers, all from Connecticut. The aircraft took off from the Wyndham Airport in Connecticut at around 8:30 on the morning of September 8th, headed to Boston Harbor Airport in Ferrisburg. The return trip took off just after noon to fly back to Connecticut. The report says the plane crashed in a wooded area about 375 feet away from the runway. Ethel Kennedy, the widow of Senator Robert F. Kennedy and matriarch of the Kennedy family, died this morning at the age of 96. Kennedy had been hospitalized after suffering a stroke in her sleep on October 3rd. She was one of the last remaining members of a generation that included President John F. Kennedy and her husband, who was assassinated in front of her the night he won the California primary in June 1968. Ethel Kennedy was 96. The trial date has been set for hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs to face sex trafficking charges. May 5th is that date. Combs will stand trial. Combs has pleaded not guilty to charges including racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking stemming from allegations going back to 2008. Lawyers for Combs have been trying to get him freed on bail since his arrest last month. 2 judges have concluded he would be a danger to the community if he is freed. We're back now with Brian Lapis talking all things food, also talking all things weather.
Yeah, clear night tonight. Interesting phenomena happening again tonight. We've had a run of the potential aurora borealis, and it looks like that's a possibility again tonight. So late night, away from lights, take a look, especially to the north, and you may be able to see the aurora this evening. Let's show you why. Clear skies tonight. 22 News Storm Team Skycast. This is 5 o'clock here this afternoon. Scattered clouds. Breeze persists at least through the first half of the evening. 7 o'clock here tonight. Mostly clear through 9 o'clock. And there you go. The clear sky here tonight. So again, the possibility of some northern lights overnight. Chilly start here tomorrow morning. This will be the coldest air that we see this week, with temperatures in some places getting it down into the low 30s. I should mention the fact that there is a frost advisory in effect overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning for Berkshire County, and there certainly could be some patchy frost in Hamden, Hampshire, and Franklin County tomorrow morning as well. Middle of the day, though, looking good. Noontime, sunshine, a little breeze out of the west, and high temperatures tomorrow afternoon in the mid-60s, low to mid-60s, and even warmer on Saturday. We'll show you the weather for the weekend on 22 News at 5.
Patriots safety Jabril Peppers won't be back on the field anytime soon. The NFL announcing that Peppers has been placed on the commissioner's exempt list. This means he cannot practice or attend games. Patriots head coach Gerard Mayo told reporters that Peppers is allowed to attend team meetings, but that he won't be in the building in the near future. This comes after Peppers was arrested Saturday morning on multiple charges, including assault and possession of cocaine. His next court date is set for November 22nd, but his appearance is waived. Rafael Nadal has announced he will be retiring from tennis at the age of 38 following next month's Davis Cup finals. He says his decision was related to persistent injury problems. He won 22 Grand Slam singles titles, including 14 French Open championships. Coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, parts of the southeast were hit by Hurricane Helene 2 weeks ago, while Florida also being hit by Hurricane Milton last night. See how you can help those impacted by those storms. Plus, we'll have how air travel continues to be affected in the aftermath of Milton. And at the State House in Boston, Governor Healy signing Ollie's Law meant to increase safety for dogs at kennels.
Quick look at traffic. Even over the last couple of minutes, the traffic flow there on I-91 just south of downtown has improved. There is a little bit of slowing traffic now at the I-291 merge with 91, but otherwise we're in pretty good shape. North of the city, good stuff. And then west of the Connecticut River, the Pike is moving fine, and east of the Connecticut River, other than a small slowdown in Ludlow, we're looking good. Weather looks pretty good, at least through the first half of the weekend. We'll update on 22 News at 5.
All right, thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Latest news and weather anytime on our website, wwlp.com, and the free 22 News app.